What's going on, guys? This is your boy Rain here, and today I am back with a brand new video. And I am talking about the crazy drama that's going on between Activision and EA currently. Now, if you guys haven't been hearing about the Battlefield 6 Portal mode, and how much of a failure it's been for that game, and it's honestly drew a lot of people away from playing Battlefield 6 in general. Because essentially, what it is, it's like what Fortnite has been doing, what Roblox was doing, and essentially you can create your own maps and create your own game modes. Like it's like a sandbox. You can create whatever you want. Now, essentially, what ended up happening was a lot people were creating zombies maps for Battlefield 6, and in Battlefield 6 that were in likeness to Call of Duty zombie maps. Now, this shit happened in Roblox. And actually, they did sue Roblox as well. To be entirely honest, not a lot of people know about this, but they did. Um, Nintendo's been doing this for years. They've been suing people for this shit. But essentially, Battlefield 6 had copyright, I guess, technically, of map layouts, is what they're saying. So essentially, Activision threatened to sue EA, and EA immediately backed out and didn't even try to like fight it. And respectfully, it's giving in. And the biggest problem with this right now for EA, I think, like giving into this really says that like the power that Nintendo had for them to do kind of the exact same thing with Power World, for example, and for them to do the same thing with Minecraft when they had that Pokemon, like Pixelmon was what it was called, that was taken out. And like Nintendo and Game Freak have had that same issue too, where Pokemon's doing the same shit. And in this scenario, I think it's a massive problem that we're seeing it happen in the first person shooter genre out of pure, like, I don't know, I would argue jealousy for Call of Duty, because like it makes no sense that they would want to do this um in any other way besides the fact that Battlefield 6 dropped and did pretty well and sold number one right out the gate. You know what I mean? And I think for Call of Duty, it's one of those things where they're like, well, we got you there, but at the same time, if you look at Fortnite, for example, I'm almost 95% sure you can play a Nuketown map in Fortnite. So I think this is very in particular, it's very petty of Activision to do. But in the same conversation, you also have to think to yourself, well, you kind of set yourself up for this by having this portal mode to begin with, that now you're just taking content away when you should be fighting for your game. I think it's very like lame of EA to kind of give in to Activision like this and just not fight it, because this is your game that you released. You shouldn't be giving it to another company whatsoever. Now I know the money would be absurd for a lawsuit and etc. But the problem is the false advertising for EA. Why would you sit there and bust your ass to make this portal mode when you're not even going to have the content for it, and make people be like, well, what's the point? You can't even join lobbies. No one's really even able to get into lobbies, and making it very unaccessible. And you're making it even more unaccessible by basically handicapping your own game mode. Now, I think the longevity of Battlefield 6 will suffer because of this. 100%. Like, I think Battlefield 6 is already suffering in a lot of ways right now. When it comes down to the longevity of keeping people around, they had an incredible launch, and the game is a good game. It's not like it's in the turmoil that Call of Duty is. But like, you can fault EA and you can fault Call of Duty basically for the same thing. But I would have to say EA, why would you give in? You know what I mean? You're hijacking your own game, you're hijacking your own sales. When you could fight this, it would honestly draw more sales to your game. And it would take a very long time for them to actually delete the content that's in the game, or maybe ever, because I don't even know if they really can copyright shit like that. Like, we're already in a situation where Pokemon is having a fight with Power World over this type of situation where they're claiming copyright over the usage of having monsters in like pocket monsters, I guess you can say. Like, they copyrighted pocket monsters, so if any game that has it that you're summoning monsters for battle, Pokemon has technically copyrighted it. Now, because it's Japanese ruling, they technically can do that. But this is American. You know what I mean? It's not Blizzard suing. This is Activision. So EA could easily fight this, but I think they're a bunch of cowards, and they did really think that they would much rather just be like, well, our profit margin's really good. There's no point in going to court. But like that's just obviously the mindset instead of thinking about the fans, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys leave a huge thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Keep subscribing. I appreciate you guys. This is a brand new channel. I love y'all. Peace out.